Hey there. So, if you're a business owner in Bangladesh and you've got your eyes on global markets, then you are in the perfect spot. Today, we're going to break down a huge opportunity, how you can get your products into Brazil and actually succeed. All right, let's jump right in. So, look at this number right here, 26%. Just for a second, what would a 26% boost in your business really mean for you? Well, guess what? This isn't just some made-up number. It's the real, actual growth in exports from Bangladesh to Brazil over the last fiscal year. Seriously, this opportunity isn't just knocking on the door, it's blowing it wide open. Okay, so first things first, let's get our heads around this. We're not just talking about another country on the map. We are talking about a massive, fast-growing market that is actively looking for the kinds of products that Bangladesh makes. And these numbers right here, they tell the whole story. Just look at that trend line. We went from about $109 million in exports just a couple of years back to an incredible $187 million. That is a seriously powerful upward curve, and it proves this isn't some far-off potential. It is happening right now. But here's what's really mind-blowing, the sheer scale of what's still up for grabs. We all know Bangladesh is a giant in the garment world, right? Number 2, right behind China. But Brazil imports almost $6 billion worth of textiles every single year. Our piece of that pie is still pretty small. The potential for growth? It's just huge. So this is the big question, isn't it? The numbers look amazing, the opportunity is clearly there, but I get it. Trying to break into a new market, especially one as big and complex as Brazil, can feel, well, a little intimidating. There are rules, regulations, and yeah, a whole lot of paperwork. And that right there brings us to what feels like the biggest roadblock, customs. But look, we're calling it a maze, not a wall. Why? Because a maze has a path through it. You just need the right map, and it's totally navigable. And that's what we're going to get into now, the practical stuff that'll make all the difference. First up, you've got to understand how the system works. Think of Brazilian customs like a traffic light. Green is what you want. It means your shipment just sails right through, no problem. Yellow means, hang on, they're going to check your documents more closely. And red? Well, red is a full stop. That's a full physical inspection of your goods. Your mission, every single time, is to aim for that green light. So what's the secret to staying out of that red channel? The one that's super expensive and can hold up your shipment for an extra 7 to 15 days. It's not about luck. It's almost always about simple, totally preventable mistakes in your paperwork. The key to getting that green light, your key to avoiding delays, is being 100% consistent and accurate with every single document. So how do you make sure everything is perfect? Well, you use this. Think of it as your toolkit for success, or maybe your pre-flight checklist before you send anything on its way to Brazil. Okay, here they are, the 6 absolute must-haves. You've got your commercial invoice and packing list, which basically say what's in the box and how it's packed. The bill of lading, or BL, that's your shipping contract. And here's a super important tip for Brazil. The BL must have your importer's tax ID number on it. That's called the CNJP. Do not forget this. Then you've got your certificate of origin, your insurance, and an import license. But that last one is only if your specific product needs it. All right, let's drill down even further. Knowing the general rules is great, but knowing the specific rules for your product, especially for Bangladesh's top exports like garments and jute, that's what really separates the beginners from the pros who get it right every time. Pay close attention here, because these are the details that can make or break your shipment. For garments, every single piece needs a permanent label, and it has to be in Portuguese. That label needs to list the fiber content, where it's from, and yeah, that importer CNPJ number again. Now for jute, it's a whole different game. Because it's a natural fiber, you absolutely need a phytosanitary certificate to prove it's free of pests, and probably a fumigation certificate too. If you get these small details wrong, your whole container could be sent right back. Okay, is your head spinning a little? Feeling a bit overwhelmed? Don't be. The good news is you absolutely do not have to figure all this out by yourself. There's an organization out there that's literally designed to be your co-pilot on this journey. It's the Brazil-Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce and Industry, or BBCI for short. And they exist for one reason, to help you succeed. They'll give you market intelligence so you're not flying blind, they'll actually connect you with Brazilian buyers, and they'll even go to bat for you to help solve trade issues. Seriously, this is your support team. This quote from the BBCI Secretary General really just wraps it all up perfectly. After all the paperwork and all the rules, the big picture is still crystal clear. Brazil isn't just another potential market. He calls it a promising frontier. It's a place for new growth, new customers, and new possibilities. So that really just leaves us with one final question. You see the opportunity, you know the path, and you know there is help available. So is your business ready to cross that frontier? Because after everything we've gone through today, you officially have the map to get started. I wish you the best of luck.